My story is not about me, but it's about what can come out of my story. This is my birthplace. This is my home.
Tererai Trent grew up in this remote, rural village in Zimbabwe. She was raised in a hut with no running water or electricity and little hope for the future. She traveled back here to tell us her remarkable story.
They're saying, work hard, work hard. Now we welcome Tererai. She has worked hard.
It was a homecoming for an unlikely hero. To these women, Tererai Trent has become a symbol of hope.
In my village, girls have no hopes. Only boys have the opportunity to go to school. This is where my brother went to school, and this is the place that I have always wanted to be when I was young. And I would always cry and say, Papa, why don't you just allow me to go just for one day? I just wanted to sit on a desk and, raise my hand and say something. As a little girl, I was desperate to learn. I was secretly doing my brother's homework, and I learned to read and write from my brother's books. This used to be my desk for doing my brother's homework.
Eventually, the teacher uncovered their secret and realized Tererai was the one who was always doing her brother's homework and begged Tererai's father to let her come to school. But after only 2 terms, she was married off at just 11 years old. By the time she was 18, she was a mother to 3 children.
When my husband realized that I wanted to have an education, he would beat me. I have nightmares of that time of my life.
In 1991, a woman named Jo Luck from an organization called Heifer International visited Tererai's village.
She found us sitting in a circle, and then she started asking us what our hopes and what our dreams. And I remember very clearly saying, my name is Tererai, and I want to go to America to have an education, and I want to have a BSc, I want to have a master's, and I want to have a PhD. And she just looked at me. If you desire those things, it is achievable. Write those things in your heart, whatever you desire. Then my mother said, write those dreams down on paper and bury them. And if you truly believe in those dreams, then you'll see them grow and grow and grow. Cover those dreams with a rock, because that rock will always call you wherever you are in the world.
Tererai wrote down her dreams that day, placed them in a scrap of tin, and buried them under a rock in the pasture where she herded cattle as a young girl.
This is the rock that has called me back. It was like I had my own secret, and the rock was keeping my secret from me, and it did over the years. There it is. My mother said, you are the last person to break this vicious circle of poverty, and I want you to do that. And I did it. I did it.
Oh, yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. So, just listen to this. Just listen to this. Her first dream that she wrote down on that piece of paper when she was a little girl was to live in the United States. In 1998, Tererai moved to Oklahoma with her husband and 5 children. Dream number 2 that she wrote down. Just 3 years later, Tererai, after moving to the United States, earned her bachelor's degree in agricultural education. In 2003, Tererai's husband was deported for continuing to abuse her, but she still achieved dream number 3, earning her master's degree in just 2 years. And today, Tererai is happily remarried, and before the end of this year, Tererai will have made dream number 4 that she wrote down also come true. She will be awarded her PhD. Unbelievable. Please welcome the soon-to-be Dr. Tererai Trent. What an honor to meet you. It has been an amazing journey.
Thank you so much.
We'll talk to Tara when